So apparently there was a glitch in the video that I uploaded this morning, and there was no sound on it. So, well, um, here I am. This is like I just ran away from the table to join you all because apparently, well, like I said, there seemed to be a glitch on the video that I uploaded. But here we are. Oh my god, it feels so strange. Wait, there's no sound. Huh, I need to go live, like now. And the thing is, I have no idea what I'm supposed to tell here because I already recorded it this morning. So it's like all out of my head. So I have my overview here. And I'm gonna try to remember everything. Hello, my lovely butterflies. Thank you so much for joining me. For all of you who are here live with me, as this is a bit of an unexpected turn of the evening. Before I dive into today's new prompt, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself actually. I have two shout outs to give. My first shout out goes to Isis van Zonnevelde. Isis, the joyful playfulness that you had on your spread was really, it made my heart smile, first of all. But second, when I read what you said about your spread, the growth of the vision of your creative self, how it evolved over all those years, that really put an extra smile on my face. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. My second shout out goes to Teresa Golder. Teresa, your spread was about practice kindness for a very deep reason. And I could really feel the kindness oozing from your spread. It actually made me feel like I had been practicing kindness. So thank you so much for sharing that with all of us. Now, if I haven't given you a shout out, please do not let that be any kind of measure for the quality of your work. It has nothing to do with it. It's just that I have to pick a couple of persons. There was a numerous account of beautiful, gorgeous, intense spreads last week where we talked about left and right brain hemispheres. So many interesting spreads. I cannot mention them all, so please let it not get to you. It does not say anything about the quality of your work. There were so many gorgeous spreads. So huge shout out to all of you who actually shared something. Now, we are on week 7 of this A Layer a Day challenge. This one will run from today, February 19th, until February 26th. Week 7, we are still on the theme of yin yang. That is our February theme. And I actually had a vision a couple of days back. We always see the Taihitu symbol, which is the yin yang symbol, as a 2D image, right? We always see it as something flat, like those two circles interconnected, working with one another. And I don't know where it came from, but all of a sudden I thought of it as a 3D something, like a real ball going in all directions where you had all those energies working with one another. And I thought that to be so interesting. So that Taihitu symbol is a very strong and powerful thing. And it's of course the base of our new challenge for this week, which is, drumroll, Feng Shui. If you look at the guided map for Feng Shui, you will see that the Taihitu symbol is like literally at the center of it. Now, Feng Shui, I had looked it up for you. I said all these things this morning in the video. Felt like a practice moment for tonight. So Feng Shui, the actual definition of Feng Shui is Feng Shui, also known as Chinese geomancy, is an ancient Chinese traditional practice which claims to use energy forces to harmonize individuals with their surrounding environments. The term Feng Shui means literally wind, water. So it's a very strong, again, very strong symbol, but at this point you're probably wondering, how do I even make this work with art channeling? Like, How do I art journal about Feng Shui? There's a couple of things you can try out. The first thing that I could say is, like, literally, the setup of your space to art journal. Is it Feng Shui? Are you connected? Are all your energies flowing in your creative little space to actually create art journaling in the best way possible? And while you're journaling about it, you can be very mindful about where it is your stuff is, how it is organized, if it is helping your flow to get as fluid as possible, or is it a source of frustration? And sometimes with just a couple of little changes, you can actually get those juices to flow in the best way again. So is your art journaling space Feng Shui okay? If that is how you say it. That is one way to go about it. But then another thing that you could do, they say literally in the definition, forces to harmonize individuals with their surrounding environment. If you consider your art journal as your surrounding environment, is your art journal Feng Shui? Is it? Is the way that you are working in your journal, the way that you're putting down your layers, the way that you are expressing yourself, is that really giving you all the best options to have all your art journaling energy flow in the best possible way? Right? I think that's an interesting source of inspiration to have a look at our art journaling differently. Now, if you think out of the box and try to approach your journal that way, you might be thinking, how is my spread ever gonna look like anything? And I didn't do that on purpose. I seriously did not do that on purpose. But last week, I uploaded a new Journal on Monday video which had as title, Why It's Not About the Pretty Spread. And I think that this one really comes in handy when you try to consider thinking out of the box the way that we are going to try to think out of the box for our art journaling this week. So if you need that little extra inspiration, I'll link it in the description of this video, that Journal on Monday video, which is about why it's not about the pretty spread, and how that can help you for this week to really be focused on the mindfulness of the process. Is it bringing you whatever it is you would like it to bring? Is it energizing? Is it harmonious in the way that you would like it to be? Or are there some glitches here and there because you're trying to focus on the end result, which is not going to help you? So I'll link that in the description of this video to help you, give you just that little extra something. Whew! I think I saved today's computer glitch. So what happened was there was another update of the program. They don't tell you when they do an update. That is not good, because every time they do an update, the microphone gets tossed out. The settings of the microphone get tossed out of the whole thing. So sometimes a bit complicated to keep an eye on that. Maybe I need to put a little post-it on my computer, check if there was an update, so that I make sure that everything is still running the way it is supposed to run. So this week, a layer a day, week 7, Feng Shui. In case you missed it, I sent out a newsletter yesterday with all the latest updates that happened the past 2 weeks, because there are a couple of ones. If you missed that, you might want to check out your mailbox. If you're one of my 15 plus members, so those are the Chrysalis members, we will see each other on Monday evening for a hangout all together. And that's it. That's all I had to say. Thank you so much for jumping on here with me. Don't forget to put down a layer a day in a mindful way. Butterfly kisses.